understand because they haven't witnessed events that would give them the opportunity of experience, where crocodiles can actually go through the air, slice through inside those soft mesh traps, grab hold of something and just crush it and break it up, or even kill a person. You got to think and be smart around the soft mesh traps. They are very dangerous for the trapper.
This session of Croc School has a lot of team experience to help guide a few complete novices through the dangerous art of catching crocs.
Hi, sweetheart. Oh, you're angry. You're angry.
Everyone has to learn that this is a most deceptively dangerous stage. If the trap's only half worked, you can learn a very nasty lesson.
Come on, guys, quick as you can. Right to go, Craig?
Yeah.
All right. What's really, really good is when you build your own trap and you catch your own croc. I mean, that's absolutely stunning.
This croc has never been caught before. We'll fit a radio transmitter so it can be tracked through the Lakefield waterways, and we'll have a tail scoot cut for positive identification in the future. But first, it's got to be safe and secure.
Excellent. I think that's fantastic.
All of Steve's team have to absorb every detail of the capture, so they know precisely what to do when it's their turn.
Now what Mark's going to do is get it behind the top high teeth. Now I need 8 mil.
Steve's passing on a lifetime of his knowledge about equipment and precise handling methods for a mesh trap.
You need to kind of get up the front there for a sec. Good clear passage. There's my girl. Oh, you're talking to us. What a good girl. Now, Trevor, just put a bit of weight on her, Trev. Pull her up. There we go. And let her one more time. Okay, there's my girl. There's my girl. Rightio, duct tape.
Leanne's first time in a vital role.
Do it.
She's moved from observer to active participant.
Take her eyes. Got your bandies ready? You know what you're doing there, Lee?
Yep.
Is it wet? All right. Yep. How's she doing?
Good.
Leanne's doing a great job binding up the jaws with duct tape and pressure bandages that also work as a blindfold.
Rightio, from this point on, Mark's going to be calling the shots. You'll have to shift and shuffle.
Time for Mark to determine the sex.
Let's rock. Up a bit, Kate. Up, thank you. Female.
Another girl.
Whew. It's either really big boys or really solid girls.
Wow, this is one aggressive little girl.
Yep. TL is 2860.
9 feet 4.5, and we're cutting a tail scoot for identification and the DNA testing research being funded by Australia Zoo. The girls, Kate and Leanne, are fully involved in this catch and release, taking on the tough, dangerous work along with the guys. Transmitter attached, rubber band on, and she's ready to go.
Right, lefty?
Yep.
Okay. Go! Beautiful work, Jan. Beautiful work. Very good. That was a great dismount.
So snapping the end off that rubber band, keeping everyone safe until the very last second. Getting the band off was excellent.
Yeah, do you want to throw those on? You can be our searcher.
No.
So it's up to you. If you hear anything,
So it's just like that beep.
it'll be beep, beep.
Yep. Beep.
It'll be really distinctive. And as we get closer, the sound, the volume will increase.
Each Crocs transmitter has its own frequency, and we've tuned into Xena, the real steamer of the female Croc.
This boat's stable enough for you to allow you to stand up quite comfortably. Just lifts the aerial up, gives you more range.
Yep.
The research is tracking each Croc over a period of time. It reveals unknown facts like how far they travel, how big their territory is, and what they share with the other Crocs. This information is vital for their future conservation.
Excellent. I'll just pass that back to you.
Plotting the position of each techno-croc on a map tells us heaps about their range, movements and their different seasonal patterns.
First of all, it was great in the fact that they were actually looking for the crocodiles themselves. They were doing all the work. I was simply sitting back and driving the boat. They were learning something new, but we were also, with this technique, you can pinpoint the position of this crocodile to within 10, 15 metres. The accuracy of the information is fantastic.
Oh boy, here we go. Before I can determine where and when we extract and work on this next huge crocodile, I've got to figure out who it is, because I'm thinking that this is actually a recapture. So there's only one way to find out, and that's go in the water. I've got to go in the drink with the croc. And in typical crocodile territory, it's deep, dark, dirty water. You got to get about that far away from the croc to see which one it is. Whew. Here we go.
Oh, this just be really careful with your hands, guys. Really careful with your hands.
We got another brute. He can barely fit in the trap, and when a croc's this big, there's never any doubt he's gonna be a male. I'd say 14 plus, Mark. His head's touching the front, and his tail's bent at the back, so he's over 14 feet. He looks familiar, but I've got to make sure. It's impossible to determine if he's got scoot cuts or not. So I'm just going to put a set of goggles on and just have a little sneak preview under the water, which is a very, very risky thing to do. Extremely risky. We all know how territorial crocodiles are. Entering the water with a crocodile, whether it's in a trap or over there in the bush, is a silly thing to do, and I would never want you people to do this. So don't be mimicking what I'm doing. But we're going to make it as safe as we can. So Brino, I want you on at that corner, and I want your engine idling. I want all of these outboards in idle, just so as if there is any crocs come in, they're going to be confused by the amount of noise from all the engines idling. A big buffy bloke like this is sure to have at least a couple of drop-dead gorgeous Sheilas hanging around, and they can be fiercely protective of those girls. On top of that, another male could be attracted by the commotion of this bloke trying to break free. So I've got to make sure I'm virtually surrounded by my people in their boats. Fair dinkum. This is like swimming in soup, but I'm pretty well sure that I've seen these jaws somewhere before. And in the last couple of days, I reckon it's me old mate Campese. So I've got to go in, I've got to check it out, and I'll be able to tell as soon as I see his tail. Look, there it is, a scoot cut, a distinctive marker that identifies every crocodile 100%. It's him, Mark. It's definitely him. He's got that tooth proud, and he's got the scoot cuts. So, I'm saying for sure it's him. Time to get out. No need to stay in here in the danger zone longer than necessary. Here we go, boys. And what we can do is just open the gate and let him go. It's fantastic, unless you wanted to put a radio on him.
Provided we've got some willing participants. Got willing ones over here?
Yeah. Hands up.
Let's put a satellite tracker on one for sure, Steve.
This project is making history. Radio and satellite tracking is the most exciting breakthrough in technology ever. These invisible predators move underwater or under the cover of darkness. So this new technology is going to reveal the secrets of their daily movements. One thing we've learned already is you can catch the same croc twice. Stop. 2, 1, up. Hold it. I want to leave him with some water. It's scorching hot up here, and the water stops him from overheating. So when he comes out, I don't want anyone too close. I want everyone well back, because you don't want to fall over in front of this guy, because he'll kill you. Be careful when you've got ropes and stuff around you, because in a minute you're going to be so full of adrenaline, it's going to be really hard to think. But you've got to think clearly, precisely, clear ropes, look after your mate around you, no falling over. Brino, you go one side. Actually, you go down that side there, Brino. All right, here we go. Let's start with the snare. And then we're going to follow up with that other 12 mil for little Frank. The first